I'm getting over 10 million Dungeoneering XP per hour solo right now. I'll explain how it all works after a quick recap of last episode. Tom Baskin began Fresh Start Worlds with one goal in mind: climb through the high scores to obtain a top rank in Dungeoneering and secure a Challenger Halo. Last episode, he unlocked the Tuska's Wrath and Sacrifice abilities, achieved 99 magic and strength, and finished off 80 crafting, the second skill needed to unlock Invention, an important step for 2 million XP floors. Now the only skill remaining for Invention is smithing. The only problem? Smithing costs a lot of GP. Luckily, I stumbled upon a genius method using Archaeology and the new Wilderness event rewards. Wilderness events introduce Necronium salvage to the game. The various salvage out for roughly 100k to 400k GP each, and people haven't caught on yet. I managed to buy hundreds of salvage for 10k to 100k under their high alch prices. However, standing around and alching in the bank for minimal XP is not my idea of a good time. I had to find a more efficient method. Enter Archaeology. You can place the High Alchemy spell on your action bar and use a keybind to cast it to items in your inventory. If you do this while excavating a hotspot, your player will cast the spell losslessly, giving you full Archaeology XP and gold at the same time. It's important to only cast the spell every other time you harvest from an excavation hotspot, or else the alchemy spell will interrupt your excavation. This works at other locations too, such as mining the Chaos Star, but I chose to do it with Archaeology because Archaeology gives a ton of useful relics for Dungeoneering, such as Shadow's Grace, which lets you surge twice as often. Soon I had enough GP to begin smithing, but with the race for top 100 getting tighter, I had to get the levels fast. For earlier levels, I made rune arrowheads, which is good GP but rather slow XP. They weren't going to cut it if I wanted to reach 80. Faster options included upgrading gear or doing burial items. I experimented with the price of bars and smithing items on the GE and determined the cost to go from a +3 to +4 Necronium item. For example, let's say a +3 plate body costs 300k and a +4 plate body sells for 400k. Then the bars are 15k each. The cost to upgrade would be 400k GP from selling that +4 body, minus 300k from buying the +3 body, then minus another 40 times 15k for the bars that you purchase. So all in all, it costs 500k GP for 20k base XP. Burial armor gives the same XP as going from a +3 to +4 Necronium item, but it's also twice as fast. In this instance, it's cheaper to buy the +4 plate body and sacrifice it for XP than to upgrade from +3 to +4. I managed to secure enough burial bodies for 80 smithing and unlocked Invention in minutes. After the tutorial, I began training Invention by disassembling items. The armor shops in Varrock provided some decent armor to disassemble for a low price, but the stock ran out and I needed a better method. A friend of mine suggested making divine charges. Disassembling U-logs for simple components, buying energy from the GE, and making divine charges was slight profit, so I did this until level 15. Then I purchased the Super Invention Potion and boosted to complete higher level blueprints. With level 20, I was able to craft the Warped Dungeoneering outfit. The outfit provides 3 very important effects. The first is a 7% bonus to floor XP and tokens, which is a huge boost for my last 150 million XP. The second is the ability to skip a puzzle each floor. That will help me navigate some of the level blocks and floors and get a higher completion percentage for higher XP. The final important boost is a 7% discount in the reward shop. The reward shop boost is critical because it allows me to buy 7% more cards. Cards multiply your floor XP up to 3 times and are purchased from the Elite Dungeons reward shop right next to the regular reward trader. Team cards are 15k tokens each, help the whole party, and can stack boosts, while solo cards are 5k tokens each, only help you and do not stack with each other. If you have 4 friends to DG with, it's cheaper and better XP to all buy and share team cards. There are 6 primary cards you want to collect. The first is the Preening Ibis. It multiplies your floor XP by 1.5 times. Then there's the Thieving Locust card, which multiplies your floor XP by 2. The Cloning Mosquito card, which doubles your tokens from the floor. The Whimsical Bunyip card, which doubles your tokens about 90% of the time, which is a bug. The Beguiling Smoke Devil card, which allows you to open any skill door regardless of level. This is a really good card to have in Fresh Start Worlds because no one's maxed, but in the regular world, most people are maxed who are DGing, so it's not as helpful. The final important card is the Dungeoneering Wild card. This multiplies base floor XP and tokens by 1.5 times. It must be used after the XP cards in order to stack with them, and it can only be used with team cards. On Double XP Weekend, it's possible to use this card by activating it, then unpausing your timer, otherwise you can't activate it. In Fresh Start Worlds, there were no restrictions, so you could use it whenever. Now to explain the 2 million XP floors. First, I did the floor as a 1-1 solo, which gives a 20% base XP buff compared to regular 5-man floors. Then, I activated a Team Preening Ibis and Thieving Locust card and the Dungeoneering Wild card right after. The card boosts add together to give 3 times the base floor XP, which is then further multiplied by 1.07 for the outfit. Next, the Fresh Start Worlds modifier is added to the outfit to give a bonus multiplier of 2.57 times. I'm not sure why the outfit is applied again here, but it is. In the end, this combos give a base floor multiplier of 3 times 1.07 times 2.57, which comes out to approximately 8.25 times base floor experience and gives a fat XP drop. While this is a fun method and gives you some great screenshots, I would recommend doing what I did for the rest of the floors instead to conserve XP cards. I recruited a group of players to do 5 carded floors in a row. Each player would fully card 1 floor with XP cards, a Smoke Devil, and tokens. This reduces the cost of a team card to 3k tokens, which is even cheaper than a solo card, and it allows you to get the benefit of both XP cards at once. It might not seem like much, but it allows you to card 40% more floors, which is absolutely massive. The percentage is even higher when you include the token benefits. This is the single largest advantage that allowed me to pull ahead of the competition. It's possible to card every single large floor you do as a high level and never run out of tokens. The key is a team you can rely on, and I had that. I teamed up with Dungeoneering Legends and we powered through floors, carding them all. Before long, I hit level 119, but others were catching on to my methods and I could hardly keep up with my limited playtime. I still have one trick up my sleeve to bring home the halo, but that's a story for the final episode. If you've enjoyed the episode so far, please make sure to subscribe and share it with others to help my channel grow. Thanks for watching.